Hey, what's going on, guys? Dopesoda 930, and I'm here to make a quick video because my memory card only has like 5 minutes on it, and there's 17% battery life left, so 16% now. So I received my Slim Post QSB today in the mail, and what that is, if you don't know what that is, it is a new quick solder board that goes on. It's for Slim Reset Glitch Tech Xbox 360s that have poor boot timings, and it installs, let me show you guys, let me see, it installs right there. The yellow wire goes on one, and then where the brown wire is, typically that would be the blue wire. So I'm going to have to be really quick, like I said, but let me tell you guys like my opinion on it after dealing with it and stuff like that. Number one, I'm going to say it definitely does work. If you have an Xbox that consistently boots every time, but only, it boots in, let's say, 45 seconds to a minute and a half, something like that, I feel like it can definitely cut down on the timing with it. Mine, however, not so much. But the reason behind that is my Xbox 360 Slim, the soldering is perfect, so I don't know quite why. Doesn't glitch. It glitches maybe 1 out of every 15 to 20 times. And once I installed this board, it stopped glitching completely. So I said, what the hell? And what I ended up having to do is I had to get rid of the blue wire that originally came with the Cool Runner. And then I ended up trying, I don't know if you could see, but yeah, you can, this thin white wire. I tried using that kind of wire, wasn't having any luck with it. So then I got some of this this wire right here. I can't remember, it's Cat 5 or Cat 9. I don't know, but it's just wire from an Ethernet cable, what I always used for J-tagging. It's really, really good wire, very conductive. And sure enough, I had success only on points 50 and 47. What it is, there's between 29 and 50, which stands for centimeters. And so you cut the wire short and you just solder to the different points, and it has traces on the board which actually count for length. So when you're there, it's like the wire is 29 centimeters, 32, 35, so on and so on. So all you got to do is put the wire on each point and turn on the Xbox until you find which one boots the quickest. But for me, it wouldn't boot on any of them except for 50 and 47. And 50 is by far the fastest in my opinion. 47 is slower. This Xbox is just a trip, I gotta say, because I noticed that when I had it on fat, it was booting sometimes quicker. And then it wouldn't boot at all on fat, so I had to put it back on slim. So let me go ahead and turn it on before my camera runs out of memory or dies and show you guys. Right now the average boot time, I'm going to say, is about 30 seconds, which, yeah, it's not great because this product is supposed to make it go down to, like 10 seconds-ish range is what I think the goal is, 5 to 10 seconds. But the thing is, I think it can definitely do that. I think the reason why it's not doing that is because, like I said, my Slim wasn't booting at all prior to installing it, and now it's at least booting. So I really think it's going to depend on which Xbox, what your Slim is like, and just, there's a bunch of different contributing factors. But I mean, for what, I think it was like $4.50 for the chip, or for the QSB. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. And for me, look at that. That really wasn't that bad. I don't know what that was. I wasn't counting, but I'm going to say roughly 20 seconds. And for it not booting at all prior to this, that's pretty bitchin'. So let's go ahead and try it one last time. I've had it boot once, actually, on first glitch. That was only once, but, that never happened before. Usually I was waiting about a minute 15 to a minute and 30 seconds for it to glitch, so look at that, twice in a row now. That was like 10 seconds, so it kind of just random, to be honest with you. I know the goal of it was kind of not to make the booting time as sporadic, but I am really not too concerned about it. If my boot times are between anywhere from 10 seconds to, 30, 40 seconds on an occasion, then, whatever, so be it. So that's insane. I don't know, guys. It did not boot like this at all before recording this video. That is fucking, or excuse the French, that is extremely quick. Let me try it one last time. I guess the Xbox just likes the spotlight or something like that. Because the average boot time was about 35-40 seconds. Yeah, this is more realistic of I think what the boot time is going to be like, because this is what I was getting earlier. There you go. So, I mean, yeah, I really have nothing but good things to say about it. I saw a lot of people talking smack on it over to Xbox scenes, saying, you know, this should be included for free and so. But the thing is, like, the Cool Runner typically works on the Slims. Does it have the greatest boot times usually? No, but if you mess around with the wires long enough, typically you can get it going. But, I mean, I definitely recommend this product. I gotta say, for the price and for what it does and for what it's worked on, you know, for me, what the hell, why not, you know? So, alright guys, it's still 9:30 and I gotta end the video now because my battery is flashing, so I am out. Peace.